Welcome, my beautiful ones. This is Pastor Moses, also known as Psychic for Lovers. So today we're going to pick a pal. We have pal number 1, 2, and 3. We will pick one card and read the energy surrounding that card. And you will let me know in the comments which one resonates with you. So let's get started. So our first energy is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles represents someone who's giving, someone is caring, someone who's loving, someone who's very generous, someone who helps others, someone who goes out of their way to help other people when they're in need. This person will get good karma, positive karma, because this person always is sacrificing for others. So let's see what the energy surrounding the Six of Pentacles. So we have the Two of Cups. So that tells me that if you're in a relationship, you're very giving, you're very nurturing, you're very caring, you're very generous in that relationship. You give a lot to your partner, and you make sure your partner doesn't have to need or want for anything. See what else we got? So we have the Knight of Swords. You must be careful in your relationship because maybe you're giving too much and not getting enough in return. In other words, it's not a 50-50 relationship. You might be giving so much that you become angry because you're not getting what you feel you deserve in return. So you have to be careful not to give so much and don't get anything in return or get very little in return. You want to try to make it a little equal. Otherwise, you become very angry and resentful. So let's see what else. And they're saying that, again, in a relationship, like a marriage, you will give a lot. You will make sure your family is financially secure. You make sure you nurture your family. So it's very important in a relationship that your family are good, that they're doing well, that they are in a good place, and that you can help them, and that they're willing to be open to helping you in return. So there's a give and take here. So let's see what else we have. We have the Chariot. So with the Chariot, it just tells me that there can be some conflict again with you giving so much and not getting enough in return. So you have to be careful because everybody doesn't see things like you do. They know you're generous in giving, but they could be taking it for granted because the conflict is that they don't see it the way you see it. Let's see what else. So what the Nine of Cups tells me is that this is the kind of relationship you want. You want a relationship where you can be yourself, be giving and generous, and be kind. You want that type of relationship. But again, you got to make sure they are on the same page and they're doing the same thing and not taking you for granted. Otherwise, you can become very angry and it can be very conflicted. Okay, let's see what else. We have the Knight of Wands. With the Knight of Wands, that just tells me that you are open to any possibilities. I feel like by being such a generous soul, you will get a lot of blessings. You might get a new job, a new opportunity for promotion, or maybe even starting a new business. I see prosperity around you because things will come to you. You will be so blessed and open to receive that you will get blessings. So let's see what else we got. We got the Hermit. The Hermit, this feels like you're a spiritual soul. You go within. You look at your higher self and you say, listen, my higher self want me to give and don't really want to be open to negativity or anybody saying that it's not the right thing to do. So you kind of go within and listen to your higher self and just go into that spiritual place where you are just going to do what makes you feel well. And you might be doing this on your own. And your family or your partner might not agree with you being so generous and so giving and so helpful. But you feel like this is the right thing to do. Let's see what else. The Two of Wands. Two of Wands is telling me you started a project. You started to give and you're open to receive. And this project that you start, or this new venture that you're starting, is going to bless you tenfold. So you're just waiting for everything to open up and your blessings to come. So let's see what it has to tell us. And we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is saying that you are doing the most spiritual thing you can do in terms of how you are manifesting things and bringing things about. You are doing one of the universal laws. You are doing the law of attraction. You are bringing blessings to you. So they're saying you are going on the right track on how you are giving to others. You're open to receive, that you will use your psychic ability to know that you are on the right track. It just shows that you are on the right track. So let's just see what Heal Yourself card has to say. Soulmate. Wow. So we got soulmate. So that's very interesting. So we talk about you with a partner, and they are making me feel the partner you're with, there is a connection. There's a past life connection that you have with that partner. So there's blessings all around this reading. So let's go to the next reading. So welcome back, my beautiful souls. This is reading number 2. Let's see what energy we're getting for reading number 2. We have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups tells me that somebody is unhappy. They're not satisfied. This person takes things for granted. This person is kind of stubborn. This person is depressed. So they're telling me that this person is not in a good place right now. There's some sadness, the feeling of loss and depression around this person. So let's see what else they have to tell us about the Four of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups tells me that you're married, you have a family, and you right now, you're not really happy right now, but you are married and you have a real strong commitment. Could be living together as well, but it's a strong, strong commitment and possible children. What else? We have the Star. So the Star says that you are fortunate to be in this relationship, this marriage. There's a lot of fortune and a lot of blessings here. But right now, you're not in a good space with the Four of Cups. You're not in a good space. But there are some blessings around this. Let's see what else we got. We have the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords, that makes me feel like there's arguments. You're arguing a lot. You're not meeting eye to eye. I feel like there's some hurt feelings. So I feel like you're not happy right now. Even though this seems to be a decent marriage, it feels like you're not happy because of some arguments and stuff going on. Let's see what else is going on. The Four of Swords. So that makes me feel like you're tired of that. You're tired of arguing. You're tired of y'all bumping heads. You're probably having some communication problems, and you're just tired of it. So that makes me feel like, you know, even though, like, again, you have a decent marriage, y'all having some communication problems. Let me see what else is going on. But with the Four of Pentacles, so with the Four of Pentacles, that makes me feel like you want to hold on to this marriage. You don't want to let it go. You're pretty much feeling like, again, you're blessed to have this marriage, to have your family, so you want to hold on there. So let's see what else we have going on. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, that let me know that y'all start trying to work on this marriage. Maybe you're doing some counseling or something like that, but you're working on it. And they make me feel like if you keep working on this marriage, things will get better. Things will get much better. Let's see what else we got. And we have the Two of Wands. So again, keep working, because y'all start and then you would stop. So we want you to continue doing it. So keep working, because I feel like you can build a more stronger foundation if y'all get over this hump. Let's see what else we got. So you got the Seven of Wands. With the Seven of Wands, the guards are up. One of y'all have your guards up. You're having a hard time changing. You're having a hard time compromising. You're having a hard time really understanding your partner's needs and wants. So you have to put your guards down. You have to be willing to do the work, and you have to stick to it. And if you do, your marriage will be better. So right now, because of the situation, you're not happy with the Four of Cups. Let's see what they have to tell us. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles just tell me you have to be more open-minded. Y'all need to let your guards down, be open-minded, think logical. Make sure y'all able to be on the same page when it comes to your family or your finances or what have you. Be on the same page. Try to communicate. Try to make sense of it. Even try to, study some things. Study whatever. If you're having financial issues, study financial literacy. Whatever it is, if you're having emotional stuff, go to a counselor together. It feels like y'all just need to be open-minded to work on the marriage. All right, so let's see what Heal Yourself card has to say. Cycle. So we have cycle. That tells me that, again, if you don't work on this, you're going to repeat this same cycle. You don't want to keep coming back to this place of being unhappy, depressed, because if you don't be open to learning new things, it's a cycle that you're going to keep repeating. At times you're going to be unhappy because things are not going the way you feel it should go. So they're saying it's a cycle or it can become a cycle. So let's stop the cycle. Let's work on it. Be open-minded. All right. Let's go to reading number 3. Now, welcome back, my lovely ones. This is reading number 3. Let's see what energy we're getting. We have Justice. So justice tells us when you have a clear decision that you want to make. You want things to be fair. It could be legal documents like a marriage, a divorce, a settlement. But it also can be, you work in the legal field as well. But it's also you want balance. You want fairness in a relationship. You want honesty. You want things to be even. So let's see what else they have to say about justice. The Three of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles, we can be talking about somebody who works in the legal field. They can be a lawyer, a judge, they can be a legal secretary, they can be anything, a clerk, legal clerk, they can be a court officer, it can be a police officer, a correction officer. They can be anything that has anything to do with legality in work, or they can be working on things being more balanced. So it can be where you're in a relationship or the way you want to treat others. You want to try to work on being more balanced and having more balance come to you. So let's see what else we have going on. We have the Five of Cups. So this can be where if you were working in a field that was legal, you could have lost your job. You could be very sad and depressed because you're no longer working in that field anymore. Or it could be in a relationship that you lost that relationship, whether it's a partnership, a friendship, that maybe one of y'all was not being fair. Somebody was being self-absorbed. It could be something where you lost a court case, or you lost a marriage, to a divorce, or some legal separation. It could be some type of loss you're experiencing, So let's see what else they have to say. And now we're talking about Five of Pentacles. Financially, you're losing some money to the divorce. So you're feeling a sense of loss, and you're feeling a sense of the fact that you're going to have to move on your life with less money. So this can be a financial loss, or it can be in terms of relationship. It can be in terms of the job, losing the job and not making the same amount of money you did before. It can be in terms of just losing the friendship or whatever you had, and maybe you're feeling like there's a sense of loss. Maybe your friend was very giving and generous and there for you, but it's also another loss. And then they give me the High Priestess. So they're telling me that what came about with this loss was somebody was being secretive. They were not being honest and open with you. They kind of kept things for themselves. So it could be, again, a loss of a job in the legal field. It can be that because you were not honest with your supervisor, your manager, your boss. It can be where, a loss of a relationship, like a marriage, because you were not honest with that person. You were keeping secrets, you wasn't being maybe loyal. So it could be that. It could be a loss of a friendship because you wasn't there authentic with the person as well. It can be a loss. It's definitely a person who's not being open and honest. Let's see what else. And we have the Hermit. So because that person experienced these losses and were not being honest and open, they end up being by themselves. So whether it's, again, the marriage, the job, your friendship, whatever way this came about, you are by yourself. And so there's a sense of loneliness and missing that person. Let's see what else. They're making me feel like, well, you need to move on with your life because that is a loss. That doesn't feel like it's going to be mended. So you need to kind of really evaluate what happened, what part you played in this, and then be open to something new because you're going to have an opportunity to start your life over again. So learn from your mistakes, learn from your choices, whether you were the person that did this or the person that had experienced this. Learn. Maybe you have to be more selective in who you choose in your life. Maybe you have to be more selective in terms of if you lost in court, because again, you could lose in court and you lose money in court as well. Maybe you didn't win the case, So whatever, maybe you weren't honest with what you said and that was found out. So don't worry, life goes on is what they're saying. So be open to, and push through it. Don't hold on to it. And then we have the Empress. So the Empress tells me that there's a female energy involved in this. She can be the wife, she can be a mother. It can definitely be a child support case, a divorce with alimony. She can be a nurturer. She can be a friend. If she was a friend, then it's a loss of the friendship because there was no honesty going on. Whatever it is, there's a female energy in this reading. So let's see what else. And we have a male. So now we have a female and male energy. Okay, so this man feels like he has a little bit of money. He feels like, he's financially secure. So it feels like this man is going to also experience whatever's going on. So it's a man and a woman that are experiencing this loss, and even financial loss. So it might be a relationship. Okay, so let's see what they have to tell us. We have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant tells me to tell you that if you are the person this resonates with, become a little more spiritual. Like in karma, treat people how you want to be treated. So they're saying that if you're fair to others and treat people well, in turn you will get your blessings. So they're saying become a little more spiritual in your thinking, and then you'll see the fairness, and you will get this fairness that you really desire, this justice. So let's just see what Heal Yourself card has to say. Sadness. So that tells me that if you don't kind of move past this, you will be sad and think about the loss for a while. So they want you to move past this so you can start healing yourself. Become a little more spiritual in your understanding why this took place, and to heal yourself, because otherwise you feel lonely and you'll feel sad. And instead of kind of moving past it, learning from it, and growing from it. Thanks for watching, my beautiful ones. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press that bell. Bye for now.